Alright, so as promised, I've got a new what's on my phone video. I recently shared this Z Fold 2 setup and you guys really seemed to like it, so we'll be taking a look at that and a couple other things. Links to everything are listed down below, and if you don't already know, I will be moving all of my customization videos over to a new channel very soon, so go ahead, make sure you're subscribed so that you will be the first to know when I post over there. And lastly, let's see if we can get this video to 3,000 likes. These videos do take a lot of work to put together, and a simple like would mean a ton to me. So first up, starting with the outer display, I'm using the stock One UI launcher since the third-party launchers out there aren't exactly optimized for use with this phone's dual screen layout. There are some workarounds to be able to use two launchers, one for the main display and one for the outer one, but to my understanding, that requires a good amount of tinkering that honestly I didn't really feel like dealing with, at least not yet. I'm using a maxed out grid size for both the home screen and the app drawer. I enabled swipe down for the notification panel. I disabled Samsung Daily, and I am using gesture navigation as opposed to the navigation bar with the buttons that I usually use with One UI. On the dock, I've got some of my most heavily used applications. Above that, I've got the stock Google search bar. Next to that, I've got a folder with all of my Google applications. And then above that, I've got two KWGT widgets. This one is from Sheer for KWGT. It's widget number 23. It controls and displays music, of course. I really like the look of this one. And then above that, I've got this date widget. It's also from Sheer for KWGT. It's widget number 39. It's completely unedited, and to me this one looks great, especially on this narrow display. I feel it complements this layout very nicely. It goes really well with this wallpaper too. And on the next home screen, I've got month calendar widget. This has been a staple in my setup for years. I've got the stock One UI weather widget below that, and at the bottom I've got some other basic applications, nothing crazy here. Now I know you're probably looking for this wallpaper. Don't worry, I got you. It's from Crisper, the Unsplash client. It's in the description. As for the outer display lock screen, the only thing that I've changed here is the wallpaper. I'm using this video wallpaper called Winter Night. I got this one from the Galaxy theme store. I will be replacing it soon, but I chose this one because, well, of course, it's still winter as of the posting of this video anyway. I also miss the snow. We don't really get any snow here in Texas unless Texas randomly decides it wants to snow, just a random day during the week. In fact, it's actually done that before. In April. Yeah. Anyway, flipping the fold over, I've got this really awesome skin from channel sponsor Dbrand. This is the Icons skin they made in collaboration with Marquez. I really love how this skin complements the color of the fold. Unfortunately, this skin is no longer available, but you can check out all of the other awesome skins Dbrand has to offer by hitting the very first link in the description. Shout out to Dbrand for always supporting the channel and sponsoring this video. Alright, so now for the star of the show. For this display, I knew I had to add stuff that would do this screen justice. So for the lock screen wallpaper, I'm using this video wallpaper. It's also from the Galaxy theme store. It's called Neon Color Smoke. And as soon as I saw this, I knew I had to use it because, I mean, you see it, it's awesome and I love it. And so here is the home screen. This is what I settled on and I'm happy with it. I've got the majority of my most used apps down in the dock, including two folders, one for Google applications, the other for social media. And then I've got 4 KWGT widgets. Starting with the ones on the bottom, I ripped the battery one from a vanilla for KWGT widget. I got it from widget number 40. I set it to open up device care when I tap on it. This search bar is also from vanilla for KWGT. It's widget number 6. It functions as a search bar, of course. This scrapbook style music widget is from Mini Music for KWGT. It's widget number 73. And this main time, date, and weather widget came from Orca for KWGT. And this is widget number 26. Now my secondary home screen is off to the left this time. And of course, I've got month calendar widget here as well. What did you expect? I've got a Google Tasks widget off to the right of that. And then below those, I've got a today weather widget. It's nice and clean, and the app itself looks great on this display. Another thing that looks great on this display is this wallpaper in tandem with rain paper. I've gotten tons of comments in the past about how I always use rain paper. I know it's true, I just can't help it. I love the way this looks, especially on the Z Fold 2. This wallpaper actually came from the Vera icon pack. They got it from Unsplash, and after sifting through tons and tons of different walls for this setup, I settled on this one, and to me, I think I made the right choice. Now, I don't really have a ton of applications right now. Let me know what apps you think I should check out that really take advantage of this display. I've got a couple of games on here. I've also got some emulators. I don't always have time to play mobile games, but when I do, these are the ones that I tend to gravitate towards. I do love using emulators every once in a while for retro games. I went ahead and I added some notable applications in the description if you're interested. And one of those notable things is Good Lock. This is always one of the first things that I install on a Galaxy device. It's what helps me get this recent apps page. I love it. You should check it out if you haven't yet. And then finally, I'll go ahead and close out with the app icons, because I'm sure a few of you are very curious about that. For those that aren't aware, at least as of right now, the stock WinUI launcher doesn't give users the ability to use third-party icon packs from the Play Store. They only provide icon customization through their own Galaxy theme store. But using this application called Awesome Icons, and if you've been a customization freak for a while, you've probably heard of this one, you can work around this. It does take a lot of time and patience, but it does give you more control. All you have to do is add an Awesome Icons shortcut to your home screen, choose which application you'd like, select what you'd like to use for that icon. The icons that I'm using right now, the ones that you're seeing on my home screen, those are all from the Viola Dark icon pack. Go ahead and find the icon that you want to use. You can even change the app name if you want, and there you go. That's it. It did take me a few minutes to do this for all of the icons that I use on my home screen. Of course, this will not apply to the apps in the app drawer, but that's just one of the sacrifices you got to make when using this launcher. But anyway, that's pretty much it for how I've got my Z Fold 2 set up. I'm saying my Z Fold 2 like I actually own this thing. I don't, unfortunately. I will be sending this loaner back to Samsung soon, but again, let me know what other applications, widgets, wallpapers, icons, etc. you think I should check out. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit that like button if you did. It really helps. I'll talk to you guys later, and thank you so much for watching.